So I just did a video on how to deal with insecurities, and partly that has a lot to do with this video today. How to be more confident. Confidence is simply knowing that you can do something with a high amount of skill and experience. That's what confidence is in its essence. Okay? So if I want to boil it down and make it really simple, confidence is essentially doing things that you're not skilled at and getting better at them. Okay? So it's quite a general term. Everyone talks about confidence, especially when it comes to dating. I'm going to talk more about self-confidence. Confidence in yourself, in the things that you can do yourself personally. Okay? So if I had to ask you a question, 3 things that you're confident about yourself, that is. What would you say? Okay, so if I were going to say 3 things that I am confident about myself, I'm confident in my ability to speak to people. I know how to speak to people. I'm very confident of that. I'm very confident at asserting my ideas and my principles and my values. If someone does something that is directly against my values or principles, I'm very confident that I'm going to stick up for them because they mean a lot to me. They're very important to me. So if someone does something that goes against my principles and it's to do with me to some degree or even another person, I know that I'm going to stand up for it because that is something I believe in very strongly. Another thing that I'm confident about, I'm confident in my appearance. I know that I take care of myself. You know, I work on myself every day. I do workouts. When the gym was open, I was going to the gym 3 times a week. I take care of my diet. I take care of my clothing. I shower every day. So I'm confident in my appearance. I'm confident that I've put the maximum effort into looking my best. So that when I go out into the world, I'm confident that I look my best, which is why I feel good. And the third thing I'm confident about is my personal charisma. Goes back to the first thing again with the values and principles, but I'm confident about my personal charisma. I know that because I'm good at speaking to people, I know how to get them to like me, essentially. I know what to say and how to say it. I know I've got a very personal style of humor. And I can be very, very funny at times. If I'm very comfortable, I can be very funny. So I'm confident in my personal charisma. I've made loads of friends this year, just with my charisma alone. And that happens without me even fucking opening my mouth, sometimes. Right? Because sometimes it's just about the way you look at someone. Why is it so dark? What the fuck? Sometimes it's just about the way you look at someone, the way you smile, and just a silent acknowledgement. Silent confidence is what it is. The confidence at its core, the belief is, I'm here to spread value, I'm here to spread my aura, my energy, my gift, and I know that you're going to benefit from it, so I don't even need to say much, because I know you're going to benefit just by looking at me. Do you see what I mean? It's like this esoteric, spiritual confidence, which is very, very powerful. It's probably the most powerful form of confidence ever. But those are 3 things that I would say I'm confident about. That gives me an enormous amount of self-confidence. On the flip side, when I feel that there's something that I'm not confident about, especially when it's got something to do with me, I immediately tackle that shit. I don't put it off anymore. I used to put it off, right? When I used to have a little self-conscious issue, I used to put it off with weed, with fapping, with watching loads of videos, with smoking. I'm smoking right now, but this is one of my last vices, which I'm going to eliminate very, very shortly. In fact, this is my only vice now. This is my only vice, and then all my other vices are positive vices. So the other vices are meditation, working out, reading philosophy, whatever it is, and also dedicating myself to my own personal interests, which are human psychology, which are history, theology, That stuff. Those are my personal interests, and I like to indulge in them when I feel bad, because they make me feel good. So these are all positive vices. Food as well, eating healthy, of course, eating nice foods, that's a vice of mine as well. And drinking, I only do that at social events. I used to drink sometimes just to make myself feel better. That's gone. I've eliminated that completely. I do not drink when I feel bad anymore. I only drink at social functions. And surprisingly, I don't get hammered as much as I used to now. Probably because my tolerance has grown quite a bit, but that's all being worked on. So, what's the message here? To grow self-confidence, you have to understand the things that you like about yourself. 3 things that you like about yourself is what I like to do. This is a simple exercise. If you can't find 3 things you like about yourself, you really have to work on yourself now. You have to actually sit the fuck down and get a paper and pen and really self-investigate. Because this is how you self-develop. This looks so bad. I'm making a video about self-development and I'm smoking. It's hilarious. Don't worry, lads. Don't worry, okay? Your boy John is working on himself. Smoking is just one of the last vices I have. Promise me. Look at the glow, okay? The glow ain't going to be perfect because of the smoking, but this is from 33 days of no-fap. And I'm not lying. 33 days of no-fap. Where I am going to tell you the truth is, I have looked at porn in those 33 days. So it's not actually 33 days of no-fap, it's 33 days of semen retention. So the days of no-fap are probably 10 days. I've probably gone 10 days without edging or fapping. So that is me being honest. I looked at porn a week ago, so it's not even 10 days actually, it's probably less now. And that was when I was drunk. So I don't take that as a negative, I look at that as a positive. I see, well look, if I'm under the influence and I feel that porn is a good thing, feels like a good thing to do now, that is a mistake in my way of thinking. It is also a way of me succumbing to influence, when I know I have the self-control to not do that. So that I look at as a positive, because I can change that now. I can change that very, very well. And the third thing, so what have I said? I've said things that you're confident about, things that then make you insecure. And then of course, this goes back to the other video I made. You have to now confront those insecurities yourself and then in reality. So again, you're insecure about what? God knows, could be a bunch of different things. Your ability to speak to people, your public speaking abilities, whatever it is, you confront it. And when you do confront that, you'll find that it gets a lot more easier. It gets a lot more, I don't know how to put it in words. At first, of course, it's not easy. At first, it's hard. Everything's hard in life. But when you do it repeatedly, it doesn't matter what it is. That's what I think Corey Wayne talks about this. Yeah, he does. He says that repetition is the mother of all skills. Repetition is the mother of all skills. The more you practice something, the better you get at it, and the more confidence you grow from it. So let's say again, you're not confident about public speaking, or you're not confident about approaching a girl. Do it. Do it. Feel the fear. Feel the anxiety. Feel the rejection if you get it. Take risks. That's the best confidence boost that I can ever tell you about. Take risks. It feels scary, but you're not doing it for the result. You're not doing it for the outcome. You're not doing it for the positive benefits from it. You're doing it for the fear. You're doing it to feel the fear and to get comfortable with the fear. And once you become comfortable with fear, you will find that your confidence grows. I found that in my first streak of nofap, my ability to just do things that I was fearful of before had grown tenfold. I knew that I'd feel the fear, but I did them anyway, because I was like, nah, fuck this fear, fuck it, I'm gonna do it even if it's there. I don't give a shit anymore. I don't care about the insecurities, I don't care about how I'm gonna feel, I don't care about the doubt. I'm just gonna do it, and I'm gonna feel good about having done it in the first place. The fact that I did it is gonna be enough for me, because the self-doubt just stops me from doing it. I'm gonna be happy that I just did it anyway. And I started to cold approach women. It wasn't even like with the intent of getting a number, although I want to do that now. You know, we're in isolation right now, so there aren't many women on the streets. But oh yeah, when the isolation's over, baby, I'm cold approaching with the intent of asking for a number. I don't care how many times I get rejected, I'm doing it. I've only asked for numbers before from women who, well, I did. I put myself down way too much. I've gotten numbers and Instagrams from women before, but these women were really into me. They almost gave it up themselves. I didn't even have to ask for it. I just said, hey, we should switch Instagrams or whatever, and they just do it instantly. They won't even think twice about it. I want to make another video about women attraction because I've experienced that. I didn't even think I did. I just thought it was because I was attractive and I'm good enough as it is. It is that as well, but it's also the nofap. So I'm going to make that video right after this one. I think I rambled a bit too much on this one, but I'm sure that there was a few good nuggets of information there so that you can improve on. Please do write any suggestions on how to make the videos better. They are long and I do ramble, so I'm going to work on that, make these a bit shorter. But do please put any suggestions, comments, or whatever it is, to make... I'm guessing the lighting is going to be one of them. Jesus, there you go. See my face. Put suggestions in and I'll work on that. All right, take care, stay safe, stay strong.